What's going on, people? Henry here, back to you guys again with another fragrance review. Now, today I'm actually talking about 10 fragrances that, in my own opinion, made me feel rich, famous, and got me a lot of compliments. And I'm gonna talk about these 10 fragrances, a little bit about the fragrance itself. Who is it for? When can you actually wear it? Where do you actually get the most compliments with this type of fragrances? And what age point do you actually fit into this kind of categories? Because some fragrances are meant for much more matured demographic, people that are a little bit older, and some of them is for younger people as well. So I'm going to talk about everything into this video. So let's at least begin with the first one. I'm going to start, I think, from number 10, and I'm going to go down to number 1. But all of these fragrances are actually really nice fragrances. It's not that I'm trying to put them into categories of saying this is actually the best. There's some of them that are really nice that you're thinking, okay, maybe this deserves to be number 1 or number 5 or this or that. And there's some of the fragrances that, that are just weird. It's just a weird type of fragrance, but whenever you wear it, there's gonna be somebody out of nowhere that is gonna say something. So I can't really put them into the context of saying this one is like this or that one is like that. So I'm gonna start from number 10 going down to number 1. But like I said, different location, different reaction. So let's get to number 10. Let's get it. So guys, starting off with number 10. Now, the reason why I picked up this one here is because, it's a little bit a special type of fragrance whereby I think you need to be really, you have to be a confidence person. Yeah, you can't be shy with this one. You can't hide away or, otherwise the fragrance is gonna actually wear you instead of you doing the opposite. So normally you have to wear the fragrance. The fragrance, it's you that is actually wearing the fragrance and projecting it. The way you actually look, the way you present yourself, the way you go out there is what also makes the biggest difference between what kind of fragrance you're wearing. I mean, you can wear a really nice fragrance and then you dress it down and then you just look weird. There's something smelling really good about you, but the look itself is just a little bit weird, So you have to match it up. You have to put it together and match it up too. So I'm going to the house of Lalique, which is here, and I'm gonna go with this one here. This one is called Encre Noire à l'extrême. Now I'm gonna use a test strip because I'm talking about 10 fragrances and I don't want to have all 10 on me because I'm just gonna lose it and we're not gonna have a nice review. So let's go with this one. Let's try it out and let's test it for you guys and then see. Yeah, Lalique. Really quite a nice atomizer. The fragrance itself. Okay. I see. Now this one is an earthy type of fragrance. Whenever you actually spray it, the minute you spray it, you smell a lot of earth. Like if you just, I don't know, you're not going to the farm and then try to take the earth and then try to smell it. No, fresh from the forest, somewhere, really nature, just with nature. You take the natural soil and then you smell it. But this one here has got really a lot of other spices as well in there. I can smell some blackcurrant and a little bit fruity, but it is really dark. It is a fragrance that I think is not for younger people. So if you want to dress to impress with this fragrance on top of it, you have to have a little bit of maturity. For women, I wouldn't recommend this because it's really masculine. Like it's a fragrance for gentlemen. Yeah, for a gentleman that actually goes out there, really dresses up, goes to a formal type of event and then, rocks up this fragrance here. From Lalique, Encre Noire à l'extrême. It's a really type of, it's a weird type of fragrance, but it smells really amazing, especially whenever it dries down. You have to give it about, half an hour for it to actually come out and then, present itself for the public or for the crowd as well. Oh man, it's got incense as well. This is also what I like it. I mean, I'm the type of person that really likes a lot of incense. I put incense in my place, in my house. You know, sometimes my partner is always complaining, oh, so it's just too much incense. Again, this incense, but I just love it. I'm this kind of person that just love incense. Like, it's just makes me breathe better. It makes me feel, I don't know, it makes me feel nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is why I like this fragrance as well. Compliment factor with this one, like I said, you have to really go into a formal event. A formal event, you have to dress it up. You're either wearing a suit, you know, suiting up, looking proper, nice shirt, tie, you know, evening time especially, very important. You can't just wear this during the day because, you know, then it doesn't really make any sense, you know. You wear it during the evening. During the evening, this is going to come out as something completely else. Give it half an hour and then see what kind of thing it does to you. Compliment factor, you definitely get compliments. I got some compliments already, but you know, it was in the evening time, not during the day, because during the day then I try to wear different fragrances that are actually, you know, aligned with, you know, what's happening. So I'm not wearing this kind of fragrance just during the day, walking around going, I don't know, doing my routes or going shopping. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. Office setting, yes, 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 definitely. You can actually make this, and you know, how do you actually say it? I've actually forgotten the word, but the word means you can actually use it on a daily basis. Yes, you can. Office setting is perfect. It smells aromatic. It smells incensey. It's got this. It's not fresh. It's definitely not a fresh fragrance. You know, it dries down to this earthy, muddy type of aromatic fragrance. Yes, that's maybe actually the words for it. Right. So, Encre Noir à l'extrême. Big recommendation for older men, gentlemen, time and location, formal. You have to wear it during the evening, not in high heat, because then it comes out really potent. You're gonna make the people uncomfortable whenever you actually wear it during the summer. So try to keep it down, you know, feel sorry for your neighbors and be a gentleman. Wear it during the winter time or during the evening when you have the small little breeze that is actually blowing through. This is a perfect time for this kind of fragrance. So yeah, number 10 goes to Lalique, Encre Noir à l'extrême. Yeah, now we're going down, not up. Now we're going down. We're taking the elevator down to number 9. Let's get it. Down to number 9. I'm gonna go out to the house of Gucci, and I'm gonna go with this one here, Gucci Guilty for men. Now, this look at what I've done to this fragrance. It's halfway already. I've been using it for quite some time, and in my collection, I've got quite a lot of fragrances whereby if I do this with fragrance, it means that there's some usage. I'm using it to my best of abilities. Yeah, right. Now, this fragrance here, a lot of people always, you know, I hear, you know, some reviews talking about this fragrance. You know, I don't really like it. It's like this, it's like that. This fragrance makes you smell really rich, but in a weird way, I should say, because the way it comes out is very unique. It's actually a unique fragrance. Like if you're talking about artistry into fragrances or into fragrance making, this one comes to one of the top 10 because it is a fragrance that was made to kind of confuse people. My partner doesn't like this fragrance, but I personally love it. Every time I have it on, I get some weird compliments whereby people are saying, oh, what is going on? Like, what is that? What is that you're actually wearing. This is a kind of comments. I don't know if I should call them comments or compliments, because you have to, I don't know, it's a weird combination, yeah, but people love it. You confuse people, and this is also another compliment, because then you're standing out. People don't really understand what is going on. What are they smelling? What is actually going on with themselves? Why are they stopping and actually paying attention to how you smell? Like, this is actually something that I would call a compliment. And this is normally what I get with this one. Some people actually really go out and say, whoa, you've been to the gas station, to the petrol station with perfumes and mix it up or whatever. Like, I really don't understand this. So it's gonna get you weird compliments, but it's gonna make you stand out. Like, this fragrance here is one of the fragrances that actually elevates and make you stand out, and people just find you weird in a sort of way. I don't know. Like, age group, I would say, yeah, of course, a little bit matured. If somebody or a teenager actually rocks it up, I think either teenage girls or boys should run away. This is what this one gives you. It's a matured type of fragrance, yeah, for matured people. If a woman wants to rock it, I don't really mind. That's not a problem. But it's a really masculine type of fragrance. So it comes out really strong, aggressive, but settled. Yeah, it is not in your face, but it is in your face. Yeah, this is what you get with this one. So let me just spray it here and then see what we actually got here. Now, atomizer is okay. Let's see. Now, what I am actually getting from this one is a type of woody, aromatic, but bitter. It's a little bit bitter, like you can smell the bitterness into the fragrance. And this is actually where you can actually tell that there was some sort of how do I actually say this word, man, some sort of thought process behind the making of this fragrance. Like I was talking about artistry with the previous from the Lalique, which is Encre Noir à l'extrême, and this one takes that kind of way as well. But this one is a little bit sweeter than the previous one. So you get the wood, you get the aroma, and then you also get this earthy type of oud. Yeah, the oud, but it's not that kind of aggressive oud that you get from these really strong Arabic type of fragrances, these Oriental type of fragrances. This one is more settled. They try to tone it down to a level where you can actually take it. There's some fragrances, whenever you spray, you have to leave your jacket somewhere. You have to leave it there, forgive and forget. Leave it for a couple of hours before you start coming back and looking for it. There is fragrances like that. So this one here, this is proper. This is really good quality. The quality, the thought process in making this fragrance was really well done. Wow. To whoever that made this fragrance, I give it up to at least a 9 out of 10, because this one is a special type of fragrance. Yeah, if you know it, you know it. Like, there's actually not even much to say anymore. You just know your stuff. Yeah. Demographic, yes, it is for a certain type of people. It is for matured men. It is really aggressive, but really settled. It is masculine. If you're not talking about masculinity, this is actually one of the fragrances that is going to get you exactly that. Exactly that. Now it starts to dry up a little bit, and there's a little bit of a different scent that is coming out. Now you get, sometimes whenever, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but whenever you cut wood, just fresh wood from the forest, you cut it down, and then, you know, they trim it out, take out the overlayer on top, and then they cut the wood, and then they let it dry. Yeah, that kind of woody type of a smell comes out a little bit, but sliced down with the aromas and also a little bit of spices into it. The bitterness is still there. The bitterness is still there, but it is much more subtle. Oh man, this is really a nice fragrance. When can you actually wear this kind of fragrance? I would say myself, I would say you would want to wear this during the evening, winter time, or during the day when it is raining. Rainy type of weather. It is cloudy, maybe there's a little bit of rain, not going out in the rain, hello. Just a little bit of the rain with your umbrella, walking around with your babe or your whatever, your partner, it doesn't really matter. Oh man, this makes you smell rich. This is a rich man's fragrance. Sorry, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I have to say it. This is actually old money type of fragrance. Old money. Oh, number 9 goes to Gucci Guilty Absolute. Pour Homme. You gotta try it. It is about, I think, maybe 90 euros for this bottle. For the bigger one, obviously it's much more. For the smaller one, also much less. But really affordable. You can get it for the smaller bottle, maybe if you like it, 60 euros. So it is really, it's okay. It won't break your bank, but it's gonna do the magic. Compliment factor, you are definitely gonna get compliments. Because I've already gotten compliments from this one, and this is the reason why I'm actually talking about it. This is just not talk because I want to talk, but it is actually a fragrance that is actually gonna get you compliments. Weird type of compliments, but you're gonna get compliments, especially from guys, from men. Men are gonna be like, whoa, what is that? You know, they're gonna feel that there is somebody here that has got a fragrance. And what is that fragrance? Masculinity. They're gonna make you feel powerful, strong, you know, strange, actually really aggressive as well. Like if you have this fragrance, you're rocking a jacket like what I've got now at the moment, you're gonna be the guy that people are gonna look at and also pay attention to. So this is what this fragrance gets you. So Gucci Guilty goes on to number 9 onto this list. Wow. I mean, like I said, young people, stay away from this one. If you want to rock it and, you know, be weird, okay, no problem. You know, but if you want to actually get this, if you're 30 and above, or maybe 25 and above, yes, you can actually try to rock it. But people that are into their 40s going up, man, you have to try this, especially black guys. If you're black, or if you are, I mean, I don't really see white guys wearing this, but I see more color type of people wearing this. Arabic people, yes, they can rock it. Black African guys or American guys, yes, definitely. People from wherever, if you're just dark skinned, dark complexion, if you have a little bit of a mix, try this out. This is royalty. This is gonna get you that. This is gonna get you that. This one goes to number 9. So let's go down to number 8 and then check out what is coming up on number 8. Oh man, I really love this fragrance. I really don't understand why other people actually don't like this fragrance. This is madness. This is a great fragrance. Number 9 goes to Gucci Guilty Absolute. Pour Homme. Let's go down to number 8. Going down to number 8. Now, I just think that I need to take it a little bit, you know, to the sweet side of things. And I'm going to go to the house of Lattafa. And Lattafa presents to me, or I'm presenting to you, Bade'e Amethyst. This is what I'm going with onto number 8. Now, this fragrance here is a much more diverse type of fragrance. Like, it's universal. Everybody can actually rock it whether women or men, you know, but the age factor still stays not the same. So you have to, you know, be a little bit somebody that is matured, or a woman that is a little bit matured, more than 25 years old going up. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this fragrance. Let me just spray it onto this test strip so I can have, you know, something to talk about. Yeah, so let's go with this one. Let's see. Bade'e Amethyst. I really like this fragrance. I just think that, you know, let's go. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Madness. This is a serious type of dressed up, serious business woman or man. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be a serious person. You can't be playing around wearing this kind of fragrance. At the beginning, it comes off as a little bit, it smells like, it's like whenever you actually spray it smells like the hospital a little bit. I don't know. Like, it's this medicinal type of taste in the air. Yeah? Oh, yeah. You smell the rose that comes out of this. The florals as well. Spices, yes, of course, there's a lot of spices in there. Woods, yeah, it is woody. Aromatic, yes, of course, aromatic it is. And it's got a little bit of a hint of Vicks. I don't know if I should call it Vicks, because I know it as Vicks. So it is this oil that looks like Vaseline that you put onto, I don't know, whenever you must know Vicks. I don't have to explain that. Yeah, so it's smelling into that kind of direction, but it is not really potent into that way. It's a little bit minty type of oily feel or to it. I don't know what it is. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I mean, just looking at the presentation of the bottle itself, it comes into this velvety type of, I don't know, surface on top of it, but it's got this emblem in the front of it that makes it really beautiful. It is actually a clone to, what is that again? I think I've forgotten it. Put it down into the comment section below if you actually know the clone for this one, because Lattafa is a clone house, fragrance house, that clones other fragrances for other people that can actually afford them. So before, like I'm always saying, even to myself, that if I want to try an expensive fragrance, I try the clone and then see if I actually would, because it's the clone that is going to give you a little bit of an hint of, okay, maybe I should try the more expensive one or the original one, because I think fragrances is just a mixture of copying one another. Everybody's copying one another. Whether you go to the biggest brands, they copied somebody else, and then somebody else copied somebody else, and then they say, no, this is ours is original, and the other one says, no, ours is fake, or yours is fake, ours is original. I'm just thinking, like, come on, man, we are using the same stuff. It's just a little bit of tweaking into it that you get a different scent profile. So, but at the end of the day, the materials used for each and every fragrance is actually the same. Yeah, maybe price wise, or where it's coming from, or the ground composition, or the way it's actually, you know, brought up or raised or whatever, cut it, processed, it's all the same shit. Sorry, unfortunately. This is a sweetness to it that comes with this woody, and it smells like marshmallows. This sweet marshmallow type of rosy fragrance, and it's got a hint of oud into it that makes it a little bit masculine, that also men or guys can actually wear it as well. So it actually goes through quite well. Matured men, matured women, rock this thing. Rock this. This is gonna make you smell like money. it's gonna give you a lot of compliments. Now, whenever it comes to compliments, I haven't gotten so many compliments with this one. Most people are shy to actually give compliments to people because, you know, sometimes I always feel that whenever people are used to you smelling really nice, that whenever you actually do smell also really nice, they just think that, this is just a normal Henry, for example. He smells just nice. What is that now? They can't always follow you up and give you compliments. But if you actually just rock it and go somewhere else, you're gonna get a different reaction. That is for sure. Whenever you change location, reactions becomes also different because people don't know you. You come into contact with different type of noses as well, and the sensitivity also changes. And also country-wise, some countries you don't get compliments. You go to another country, you get tons of compliments. Or some cities you get compliments. You go to a different city, tons of compliments. So you have to really just try it and then check it out for yourself. I think it's actually, now I think I'm thinking about it, I think it actually compared to Atomic Rose from, I've forgotten again. So just put it into the comment section below. Let's check it out. Yeah. So number 7. Yeah, number 7 goes to Lattafa Amethyst. Brilliant fragrance. Let's go down to number 6. Let's get it. So going down to number 7. Now I'm still into the house of Lattafa. Now I'm gonna go with this one here. This one is a darker bottle. This one is called Bade'e Oud for Glory. Now, as many people know, like as you already know, that this is actually a cologne of Oud for Greatness from the house of Initial. And it's actually quite weird because now I actually do remember the house and the kind of clone that they're cloning. You know, I just had to think about it, speak about it, and you know, it came. So from the house of Initial, and you know, the cloning Oud for Glory, for Greatness. Actually, I've tried the original one, the so-called original. Like I said before in the previous video, that you know, we are using all the same, you know, materials. So somebody cloned somebody else, and then somebody is doing the same, and then the other one says no, yours is fake, and the other one says no, you copied. Guys, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this one here. Let's try it out on the test strip to just, you know, get this thing going. Let's go. Oud for Glory. Oh yeah, it smells really glorious in here, that is for sure. Pungent, really strong, but it is a subtle type of fragrance. It is a masculine fragrance. There's masculine fragrances that are really pungent, they're really in your face and aggressive, but this one is in your face, but it's not that aggressive. It actually really toned down. The oud is actually really remarkable, and you can actually just, you know, enjoy it comfortably, and you know, it's quite okay. It is quite okay. Number 7. Number 7 goes to Oud for Glory from the house of Lattafa. Yeah, this one here, I would suggest that you don't really make it too serious with this kind of fragrance. You just take it easy, dress up, but not formal. So quite good, casual. It's okay. It should do quite just fine. Just don't overdo it. Don't try to always be on top of people and try to, no, guys, please. I'm trying my best here. Please take it easy. It's okay. It's okay. Use it, but use it with consideration of other people as well. Think about your neighbor. Think about other people. You know, how hard you can go with this one, or how easy, or just in the middle. Just use it for yourself. At least let people enjoy it as well, like you're enjoying. Sprays now, amount of sprays that you need, maybe with this one. To overdo it, you're going for 15 sprays, then you're just wet of fragrance. But if you try 10, then it's okay. But you can also go with 7, which I recommend. 7 sprays, pop, 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 pop. The back, around, Yeah, 7 sprays. It's okay. It's properly fine. So age group with this one, I am thinking about, you know, talking about 25 or maybe 20. 20 is just too young. You have to be a little bit matured. Is it unisex? Yeah, no. Yeah, women can also rock it. Women that are also really too masculine, okay, please feel free to actually go for this one. I would recommend that women actually try more the other one than this one. You know, it's in that kind of way. Yeah, I would recommend only the men to actually use this, but women are also welcome to actually do it. If you want to use it, be my guest, no problem. It's a dark fragrance. Yeah, whenever you look at the bottle itself, I mean, it's a really nice type of, you know, it's got this a little bit like, I don't know, matte type of surface onto the bottle itself. The bottle itself, I mean, if you look at this emblem here, especially onto the black bottle, it really looks really like elegant, and it looks expensive. It feels expensive. The presentation itself, you know, I mean, I've got fragrances of myself. I mean, if you have to produce hundreds and thousands of these bottles with this type of presentation and everything, it costs, maybe the bottle costs much more than the liquid itself inside. Yeah, this is what I think. I mean, for the liquid inside, I think it's much more worth it. It's much more worth it than the bottle, because the longevity that you get, the complement factor, the all the things that actually comes with as benefits whenever you actually use these ones are far more beneficial than the bottle or the price that you actually pay for this. This one I think is going for 35 euros. If somebody finds it really expensive, maybe 50 euro maximum in the desert somewhere where there's nobody, yeah, maybe somebody's gonna sell you at that price. But in the city where people are actually living, you get it for 32 to 35 euros easily on Amazon. Really affordable. It is really something that is actually, you know, it doesn't break the bank. Yeah? This is the word that I would like to use. It doesn't break the bank, so you can still get away with this. Yeah, it's really nice type of fragrance. Complement factor that you get from this, it also depends with the setting where you're going to. If you're gonna be alone somewhere into a forest, nobody's gonna give you compliments. If you're gonna go out with friends during the evening, definitely gonna get compliments. Definitely. If you go out to I wouldn't recommend for you to wear this at the festival, for example, or where it's too crowded, or maybe a club, it's okay, but whenever it comes to too many crowds, like, I don't know, at the soccer or at the football game or whatever, don't wear this one. Come on, then what are you doing? Wear it somewhere where you can actually just sit down, relax a little bit, and be formal. Yeah. Don't like, not extremely formal, but you can wear a shirt, a dark shirt. You have to wear something dark, because this fragrance exudes darkness. Like, it's dark, it's in your face, but it's not in your face. It's aggressive, but it's not aggressive. Like, it's that kind of weird fragrance. And the compliments that you also get from this one are gonna be, this is quite nice. Like, there's compliments like, yeah, you smell really nice. Oh, you smell really nice. But this one you get, you smell really nice. What is that? You know, serious type of compliments, because people actually, you know, think that you know something. Just because of putting on this fragrance, it also makes you look like you know something that other people don't know. Just from the fragrance, even if you actually don't know anything of what's happening, you can just do this and automatically your points goes up. Definitely. I'm telling you the truth. This, look at my face. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. This fragrance actually gives you points to just look much more intelligent whenever you actually wear this. Not even by seeing the bottle, not by touching it, not just from the smell. Oh, who's that? Does he know something that I don't know? Yeah, of course. It's this one here. So yeah, a compliment factor, like I said, go out, be into not a crowded place, but a nice setting, restaurant or chilling at the bar or cigar lounge. Oh man, this one is just gonna do the magic. Like I said, dark clothes, you have to wear dark. You have to be a little bit, you know, a leather jacket. Just be yourself and just do your thing. Yes, age factor, like I said, a little bit matured, will go a long way with this one. Younger people, please stay away from this one because, you know, you just look and feel weird at the same time. Unless you like, you know, grandmothers and stuff. Just joking. Yeah, just stick to your age group, which I'm still going to talk about fragrances into this video that are also going to be there for you as well. So number 7 goes to Bade'e Oud for Glory. And this one here is my biggest recommendation, especially for the winter time. Whenever it's raining a little bit, you've got some showers outside, you know, you're walking out down the street with your umbrella, and then you're just passing through people, and people are, ah, God, you get the point now. You get the point. Oh, the woods, the aromatics, the aroma that comes out of this now. Now that it's drying down a little bit, going to the subtle where the leather, it's got this leather type of fruity, like it's like the rose that is into this one there. It's got this rose type of floral composition into it that also makes it really nice. It's really amazing fragrance. So this one is going to number 7. Number 7 goes to Bade'e Oud for Greatness. No, Oud for Glory. Sorry, excuse me. Mixing it up. Yeah, smell rich, feel rich, be rich. Use this fragrance. Now we're going down to number 6. Let's get it. So, going down to number 6. Now, number 6 is a little bit weird because it has been there for a longest time. Now, I'm going to go to the house of Johnny Versace, and I'm going to go with this one here, Blue Jeans. Yeah, Blue Jeans Men, it's called. Now, if you know this, then you know this. I don't really talk about this fragrance a lot, but I do really like it because it is one of the fragrances where when I started with this whole fragrance collection and all this kind of stuff, I started with this one here. I went to the store and I wanted to actually get something that was expensive. Like I wanted to literally spend my money as a young man. Actually, I was 17, I think, and I used to use these these sprays, this deodorant before I started using this kind of fragrances. So I wanted to have something with a label. I wanted to have something that is really well known in that kind of sense. And I went to the store, like the first fragrance store, and I was like, oh shit, is expensive. And I went somewhere else again, and I was like, oh man, these fragrances are no joke. Like I couldn't afford it. I was having my small little job working as a bartender, and then I wanted to have a fragrance that is expensive. In those days, I was thinking that, you know, we come from far. Thinking that, you know, you have to, you know, spend so much money or whatever. But then I came across this one here. I mean, it comes into a really nice presented bottle or packaging, which is this one here. Comes into this. I mean, if you know this, then you know this. Like, it's quite a nice type of, I don't know, it just looks nice. For me, it looks just nice. I like it. I like it a lot. This is why I got actually drawn to it, because I was like, whoa, that's a nice packaging. What is that? And I looked at the price. It was about 18 to 20 euros compared to the price range when it was then, you know, then it was still cheap. It is actually one of the cheapest fragrance that I've got here. And it's coming from this Versace. And I was like, Versace? So cheap? What is going on? You know, I always expected Versace to be like, you know, the big, you know, the biggest league where you actually pay top dollar and, you know, things like that. But it's actually really the opposite. So with this one here, it was actually the beginning of my journey to collecting fragrances. So I started with this one and I was like, okay, maybe I can try the next one, and I tried the next one. And with this one, I got compliments. I was like, what? Really? Come on, is this how it works? and I got a different comment, and then the next one, and you know, it's really madness. So let me just, you know, spray it. Normally the atomizer is quite okay. It's not really the biggest thing, but you know, it's just okay. It's got this vanilla sweet apple type of, it's not citrus, it's got not citrus in it, like it's got this fruitiness, but fresh fruits. Like, what is fresh fruits now? What the hell? It's citrus fruits, actually. It's not like lemon or orange or bitter orange or anything like this, but it's got this apple type of Vaseline mixed oils with some spices in it. Yeah. This fragrance. Now, the reason why I also have it is because, you know, it has been on my case for a long time, and at least now the teenagers can come in and rock this one, because this one is actually the gateway to the whole big thing. This one was for me, and I think it could be for so many other young people as well. And for you to start, you know, if you want to be a collector like I am, at least start with something like this. This is actually highly recommended. You get a really nice small little bottle. It's cute, it's nice, it looks nice, it's beautiful, and the packaging is also quite nice as well. And you get to enjoy this a lot, and you get to have a lot of compliments. And it's actually weird, the least expensive fragrances that I've got has actually gotten me quite a lot of compliments with time. Of course, after using it and using it and using it, you get to fall into the habit of getting compliments with the same fragrance after you use it for a long time. So I think this is actually just normal that I got a lot of compliments with this one. I think once my ex-boss actually stopped me because I had to come in and do cash up, and then he stopped and he's like, "What do you have on? Like, what is that?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Blue Jeans by Johnny Versace." It's like, "Wow, is it like expensive fragrance? Are you spending all your money there or something?" And then I was really young and I was like, "Come on, I'm not spending any money. It's really a cheap one. I can actually, you know, bring a picture for you later on and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, definitely do that because it smells really amazing." And at that point, I actually didn't know. Like, you just don't know how to react in that moment. Then you're starting to think, is this even normal? Is this like, okay, this is how it works, obviously. So you at least get the idea behind it, that this is how shit goes down, you know? You know that, okay, this fragrance actually gets me this kind of compliment. I'm gonna use it more often to get even much more compliments. Like, you know, then it starts. Then you start going around, and just don't get lost into it. You can get really easily lost into this fragrance community, this fragrance world, like nobody's business. But now, like I said, this one here, longevity, you know, you're talking about 11 hours straight. 11 hours straight. You're gonna get compliments for sure. For sure, you're gonna get compliments. People are gonna come up to you and then ask you what you're wearing. And don't make a mistake, because this one here, you don't have to wear it during the winter time. You don't have to wear it during the evening time. This is a day type of fragrance. You can wear it during the day. And to amplify the whole thing to go on, is that you have to wear it whenever there's like a small, slightly wind, breeze, or whatever. If you're working at the beach club, or if you're going to the beach club, or if you're chilling at the beach club, or if you're chilling at the beach, or just chilling in the veranda, somewhere outside. You have to be outside. You have to have a little bit of sunlight coming in, or just plain complete sun, heat, or whatever. Use this one here. You're gonna get crazy, crazy, crazy compliments that you could not even fathom. Like, you have no idea. This is really, yeah, it is really worth it. It is really worth it. It's affordable. It's, come on. It's something that everybody should keep into their collection, I think, because it's really affordable. It smells really nice. You get crazy tons of compliments just with this, and I don't know why. I just don't know. I really don't get it. Like, seriously. Like, sometimes I was thinking like, wow, is this even normal? To actually get so many compliments, because it smells really nice. It's soapy. It's got these spices to it, but it's got this freshness from the fruits, and it's long lasting. The sillage onto this one is unbeatable. You can actually pay a lot of money to get this kind of sillage, but actually you actually don't need to. You can actually just get this one here. It's a blue type of fragrance. I don't know if the bottle is blue or the liquid itself is blue. Got no idea. But it gets you a lot of compliments. It's really crazy. Sorry. Yeah, I would rather get this one if I would start all over again. No money, broke as shit. I'll start with this one. I'll just start with this one. This one is gonna get me, first of all, girls. If I'm starting from zero, didn't have anything, I'll start with this one and then start my day. Believe me, this is not even a joke. Look at my face. I'm talking to you, right? This one here is gonna get you the most attention ever. It's a small little bottle. It is cheap. I'm gonna say it again, it is cheap. The quality is unbeatable. The longevity is unreasonable. The sillage is beyond repair. I don't know what else to talk about. It is, try it. You gotta try it, you gotta try it. Younger people, please jump onto this one. If you're young, if you're starting to go out, if you're starting to meet girlfriends and stuff, take this, listen to me, take this, right? Don't forget. Not a lot of people are talking about this. I don't know why, but you gotta get this. You're gonna get compliments. You're gonna get so much attention, especially if you're young, you know, vibrant and going. You can make this your scent of the whatever the day. I don't really care. Just go ahead and get this. This is really cheap. It's affordable. You can find it anywhere. Yeah, come on. Jeez. Right. So this one was number 6 from the house of Versace. Really nice. I really love this fragrance. And now we're going down to number 5. Let's get it. Going down to number 5, I'm gonna go to the house of Imperial Armani, and I'm gonna go with this one here, Stronger With You. Absolutely. Yeah. So whenever you actually rock this kind of fragrance, this is much more to get a little bit, you know, you are mixing things up now. Whenever you get to this level, I mean, it is, I don't know, it's a combination of a little bit of everybody, because I find it quite nice also on women. Whenever women actually rock this one, I think I give much more respect to that, you know, than actually guys, because it is a little bit of a masculine fragrance with a twist of femininity to it. So, but it is actually really aggressive. It is an aggressive type of really loud. If you need a loudness in your life, if you need compliments that are also loud, get this one. Now, the reason why that I got this one in the first place is that I got quite a lot, or I was watching quite a lot of reviews about it, and I thought to myself, well, I have to go out there and also get it myself, just to, yeah, don't really care. Yeah, I have to get it because everybody's talking about it the whole time. And I was like, well, I also have to go out there and also get it. So younger people can also rock it. But how young should you be to actually, you know, be more, you know, quite aligned with these kind of fragrances, you know? I'll spray it a little bit. Let me to explain what I think of it. Let's try the atomizer and then see. Okay. Oh, that's quite a lot. Jeez. It comes out like crazy. It's very oily. It's very creamy and also really aggressive. This fragrance is really loud. It smells like nuts, like during Christmas time. I don't know if somebody has been to a German Christmas market, and you go there and you have these mixed smells from all the things that is going on there. the spices, the food, and the roasted nuts and all this kind of stuff. And you also have the aromas, and also the I already spoken about the spices, but it's also woody as well. You know, they have these wooden houses that also gives off this fragrance type of smell. I don't know what that is, but it smells similar to this. Now this one here, you don't have to dress it up. You can just dress as normal as possible, but just be chic and not completely, you know, over the bar. Just take it easy. You can also just dress up like this. It should be okay, I think. It shouldn't be much of a big deal, to my own understanding. It's raining outside all day, so this is why you can actually hear some droplets onto the window. But it is a really nice fragrance. This fragrance really gets you easily compliments. You can rock it when you're younger. It is both for women and men. You don't have to dress it up. You don't have to be formal, but you can dress a little bit casual. Club setting. You go to the club wearing this. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are wearing this fragrance. This is really famous to a big demographic of Arabic people. Arabic people love this kind of scent DNA, because this is what, like, I've realized, especially here in Germany, that most of the Arabic people are always dressing up to this type of fragrance, you know. So you get a lot of people, you know, dressing up and also wearing this kind of fragrance, yeah, especially that. It is really aromatic, it's really nice, it's smooth, but it is just really a little bit too scratchy, I think. I think it's a little bit too aggressive and too scratchy and too loud. It's just really loud. This is the reason why I like it, and I also dislike it, you know, at the same time. Like, it's just too loud. Or you can actually just maybe spray a couple of sprays, and that should be it. That should be enough for you to actually, you know, enjoy it actually. This is number 6. Number 5. I've already got number 6 in there. This is number 5. Really nice. There's gonna be some noise. My kids just walk in, so just bear with me, yeah. So number 5 goes to Stronger With You, absolutely, from the house of Armani. Imperial Armani. I haven't done so much damage to it. I've been keeping it for a long time, and I just think that for me to use it, I have to use it during the winter time, whenever it's really cold, because during the summer, then it can make you a little bit nauseous. Yeah, you would want to get people to actually throw up or something. So I wouldn't recommend that. So just think about it and bear in mind that this is going to be really aggressive. It's going to be really strong and loud and outgoing, and people are going to realize that you're around. So whenever you spray this one, just go easy. And this is why I think I've done really this kind of damage in there. Not that much. So really settled. Really settled. Easily 5 sprays should do. Not more than that. Whenever you actually go more than that, then I think you're suffocating yourself, and you're also trying to, you know, suffocate other people as well. So just keep that in mind in there as well. Right, so number 5 goes to Stronger With You. Absolutely. This is what you get. This is what you need to rock, especially during the winter, during the evening time, clubbing time. Yes, use this one. This is what you're going to get, and this is what is going to make you stand out. Take it easy with this one, because it can be really crazy. Yeah. So number 5 goes to Stronger With You, absolutely, from Imperial Armani. Let's go to number 4. Let's get it. It is now getting really exciting now. We are going to number 4, and I think with this one here, I didn't plan it like I expected. You know, from the beginning, I was thinking that I'm just going to put in from number 10 until number 1. But now it looks like I'm actually choosing which one I like the most. But slowly we're getting there. But anyway, number 4. Now this one is going to the house of Kajal. And I think that you have seen, if you've been watching my videos, you you've probably seen this fragrance. Now it comes like this. This is Lamar from the house of Kajal. Now this one here comes with this cap on top. I mean, the presentation itself is really nice. I mean, it exudes eloquence or elegance. I don't know, you make a choice. It is very, I don't know, very modern. It looks really expensive. The bottle itself, the packaging, okay, the box that it came into is just a normal box, but with some golden type of writing all over the place. The bottle, the box itself is actually full of gold everywhere, and the bottle itself is also full of gold. Now the cap is completely made out of metal. So if you actually take this out and then throw it to somebody, you create more damage than just spraying the perfume on yourself. So what I would recommend is just using the fragrance and keeping this bottle onto your display or whatever, because it's really pretty and it looks really nice. I like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this one onto number 4. And let's try it. I've sprayed it already. I think, yeah, you know, you get some people coming in. This one wants this, that one wants that. You never know when to start and when to stop. But let's hope that I'm going to get through this video without any interruption. Right. So number 4 goes to Lamar from Kajal. Atomizer from this fragrance is really out of this world. It's got a really nice spray. I think I can actually show it inside the video. Maybe you actually see it. So it's got a really nice long sprayer. So it sprays really quite a lot. But if you look at the bottle inside and then check it out, how much damage did I do to that? Yeah, the summers in Europe are really short. I would like using this during the summertime, because this is a fragrance that you actually use during the summer. During the winter, it comes off a little bit weird. So preferably you want to use this during the summer. Now, sorry, excuse me, age-wise, wow, what was that? Age-wise, you're talking about a little bit from 25 until, you know, the roof is the ceiling. Yeah, say the roof is the ceiling. Yeah, the sky is the limit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually say. The sky is the limit for this one, but at least maturity is also involved. So if you're really young, yeah, just look for something else that is much more suitable for you. But if you are becoming matured and you know about fragrances, you can spend a little bit of more money or invest into a nicer fragrance, then grab this one. And one of my reasons, the reason why I chose this is because I had Creed Aventus and I liked it a lot, but I got a lot of compliments from guys. Really, a lot of guys was, you know, up and down. Hey, what is that? What is that? Hey, guys, I need women to give me compliments. Well, I'm not, hey, please, huh? Yeah, but Creed Aventus gets you that. Or Club de Nuit, Intense Man, or Intense Limited Edition also gets you a lot of that, because it's a clone from Creed Aventus and it gets you quite a lot of that. I also heard that there was a fragrance before Creed came out that smells exactly like Creed Aventus. So Creed Aventus is also another clone from something else. And then they're also saying that, you know, somebody else is cloning their own. So I don't really get it. It's a cycle of madness. But anyway, this fragrance here, the way it starts off, I mean, it's got a lot of pineapple, but it is not the usual pineapple that you get, for example, from this fragrance. It's a little bit dusty, and yeah, it's okay. From this one here you get pure pineapple, like the pineapple that you actually go to the store, cut it open, and then smell it inside. It smells like this one here. It's got a little bit of, you know, some stuff going on in there, you know, some spices and stuff, but it smells really like pineapple, like pure pineapple. But it's nice. It's okay. It's okay. But it's just really too much pineapple in there, I think. This is why I think I just use it during the summer. A small little spray here and there, that's it. Because you smell like a walking fruit. Yeah, after that. Wow. But with this one here, talking about Lamar, this is where the quality, elegance, eloquent, everything that you can think of in a fragrance that is designed for your summertime holiday, whenever you're going to Croatia, chilling at the beach in Spain or in Portugal, you know, doing your thing. You know, you don't have to dress it down, you can only dress it up. Now, this one is leaning a little bit much more to the feminine side, but it's a unisex fragrance. I use it, and whenever I use it, I try to layer it up with something else that is much more masculine, that it's, you know, combines and makes an explosive type of compliment bomb, yeah, together with this one. So you get a lot of fruits and a lot of a little bit of citruses and a hint of spices into it. So it smells a little bit vanillic. It's like a vanilla type of fragrance, but it's also not really with vanilla. It goes onto the pineapple side, but you can't really smell the pineapple. It goes to the powdery side. You smell a little bit of powder in there. It's madness in one bottle. Now, this is one of the most expensive fragrances that I've got in my collection, and I like it. I just like it. You know, after collecting so many fragrances, after sometimes you start thinking, yeah, now I want to try a little bit of, you know, the niche type of fragrances. That's when you start coming into these ones. These are like, you know, beginners friendly niche fragrances that women go crazy. Women go gaga for this one. I tell you, believe me, look at my face. This one here is going to get you a lot of compliment, especially from the women side of things. Yeah, women really love this. It's really nice, it's settled, and it's got this soapy type of flavor into it as well, but it's a different type of salt. Like, I don't know what it is, but whenever I talk about ambergris or amber or vanilla or whatever, all these kind of names, they tend to confuse people a little bit. People think, what is that? All the names, they don't really know how to, you know, put it into their imagination for them to actually have an hint of how it smells like. So maybe talking about it in this way is a much better way. This is for my own opinion, but for some other people that knows the characteristics behind the names, is a different whole ball game. But for what I know, or for what I enjoy most, is when somebody talks about a little bit of the hint of how, which way, and try to make people understand what they're talking about. This is a much better way to actually tell people that maybe don't know about fragrances, are not used to it, are not into the fragrance community or game, to actually, you know, jump inside the boat and also be part of this thing that we are all trying to build up. Because at the end of the day, it's about supporting everybody else so that you can also get supported at the end of the day. Yeah, if you help somebody else, at some point somebody else is going to say, well, this person helped me out, I'm going to also do something for them just because. Yeah, this is just community service. This is what we do. I'm not getting paid from Kajal or anything about this. This is just for me, a hobby. I love doing this, and I'm doing it for you guys. So, like I said, this one here, maturity is also involved. You have to be a little bit matured. Preferably, women are gonna love it. Men are also gonna love it. But if you're too masculine and you still want to have something sweet, this is something that you can actually think about. But just try to lay it up with something else to, you know, to get the whole thing actually going. Because it is actually a well-performing fragrance. Now, room filling with this one here, like I said before with other fragrance, you have to be into a setting whereby not too close proximity. You have to be just in the room. Don't overspray onto this one because it can be too sweet at some point. Summertime, summer heat especially, just don't overspray because it's going to be potent. It's going to make other people want to puke or actually just run away from you or look for a way to get away. Yeah, we don't want to have that. We want people to actually enjoy the fragrances and also give you some compliments on what you're wearing. It smells really nice. What is it? I would like to try it. You know, this is one of the fragrances that you are going to get that from. Now, like I say, comparison with each other, you're looking at Creed Aventus and you take Hachivat from Nishane, put them together and then lower it down or put it up actually, because the quality into this one is really nice. But Nishane is also one big fragrance company that makes really high quality fragrances that smell really nice. Like, respect to that. And for Creed Aventus and from the House of Creed, you guys really rock. You know what you guys are doing. You're doing it best. Keep on doing that. That's the spirit. Yeah. So Lamar from Kajal is going on to number 4, and I think that it is one of the fragrances that is going to get you crazy compliment, especially into whenever you go to the clubs and stuff. Wow, this is going to fill up the room and everybody is going to know that you are in the house. Like, yes, you're going to get that a lot with this one here. The draw down is a little bit soapy, but you still get a lot of fruits on top of it that makes the whole thing, you know, go bananas. Yeah, so you're gonna have a lot of fun with this fragrance. Try it out. It's a little bit costly, yes, of course, but it's really a nice fragrance. Now from number 4 we're gonna go down to number 3, and let's get something a little bit strong and mix up this whole game. Let's go down to number 3. Get into number 3, and I think, like I said before in the previous compliment factor from Lamar from Kajal, it is actually getting really exciting. Number 3 is going to the house of Issey Miyake. Now, I love Issey Miyake's brands. Oh, as a brand itself, it's fragrances. I love the fragrances from the house of Issey Miyake. I don't know if they're still producing or they're just making their own fragrances that they've been making before, or if they've got something new, because I think slowly they're running out of ideas. They have to get other perfumers to come in to actually make something completely unique and different, and this and this. I've got a couple of them from this same brand that I normally use and I really love. And I think if you've been watching my videos, you should know that I love the house of Issey Miyake because they are making really nice fragrances. Now, number 3 is going to this house here, and I'm gonna go with this name here, L'Odyssée pour Noir Ombre. Now, this one here, this fragrance here has been discontinued. I really don't know why, but I think they've got a solid reason why they discontinued. Maybe it actually didn't sell that much units to the public, and they thought, well, it's not really selling, maybe we have to stop producing it, because whenever something is not working out, then you stop doing it. Yeah, this is how it works, I guess. But if Issey Miyake is watching, please let us know in the comments section below why you actually stopped producing this one here. Now, for this type of fragrance, it's also those kind of special fragrances whereby you have specific type of people that like this kind of scent DNA. It is really masculine, outgoing, tough, and in your face. If you think about the mafia or the biggest, I don't know, criminals or whatever, then maybe you can actually link them up with this one here. If you want to gift somebody that you think is dangerous in your neighborhood or whatever, you have to get them this as a present. If your brother is, your uncle is, your dad, your grandpa is a big time, you know, mafioso, then try to get them this and then listen to what they actually say, because this one gives off that kind of character, that kind of, you know, image whenever you actually rock this one and you walk into a place. Like the last time I actually went, unfortunately, to a funeral to a friend of mine that passed away, and I rocked this one, and then I walked in there and everybody actually sat silent, and they were watching and then looking. Who the hell is this? How? What is this smelling? What is this kind of scent? It really smells dangerous, yeah? But I'm just a normal person, just walking into a place, coming for my friend, you know? So let's go with this one. Let's try it out and then see. This one comes off with a lot of leather. You get a lot of leather, like heavy leather. But this one smells like old money, expensive, rich, dynamic. You know where you're going, you know what you're doing. Unfortunately, they stopped producing this fragrance, and I still don't understand why, and I would like to know why they actually stopped it. Please, if you know somebody from Issey Miyake, hit me up, yeah? Let them know what's happening. What is this? Why did they stop? Are they making something else that is similar to this one? Let us know so we can start rushing it, yeah? Because this fragrance here, it's really nice. You got woods, you got spices. There's nothing citrus about it. There's nothing aquatic about it. It's got nothing to do with feminine. It doesn't even look for women. It's just, you know, masculine and doing its own thing. This is what you get from this fragrance. It is unbelievable. Really nice. It is a little bit expensive since obviously it's discontinued. Most people are keeping it for themselves, you know, as a collection for collectors. This is why I also have this, because it is, I've been watching a lot of videos where people talk about it and I'm thinking, really? This fragrance? I had to look for it. I was looking for it until I got it, found it, and I really understand what these people meant. This one is a rich type of dynamic person that has been growing up, that is matured, that knows about life, that is sophisticated, that is easygoing, that is dangerous, that is just makes you smell like a rich person. This is what you get from this one. The compliments that I got from this one was exactly that. You smell, you have a scent of a rich person. You smell expensive. This is what I got. You smell expensive. So if somebody gives you that, it gives you a hint that the fragrance that you have on has got a nice quality, higher quality, and the performance is really good. The sillage, whenever you actually smell it into the air, it's really woody, aromatic, but it's really seductive. This is what maybe the word that was actually missing into the mix. Seductive. This is what you get from this one. Noir. Noir ombre. It is Noir ombre. It's just so many names from fragrances. Sometimes you're thinking, oh, what was that name again? You know, too many names that you have to keep in your mind to actually, you know, keep up with this whole thing going, yeah? So, Issey Miyake pour Noir ombre. It is dark amber. This is, you know, just the translation of Noir ombre. It's just dark amber, black. It is really dark, actually. It's really dark. It actually has a little bit of a similar scent DNA with Eau for Glory from Lattafa. Yes, they share the same dynamic type of DNA, but this one takes a toll onto the leather and the woods. Like the leather and woods is much more potent. It's much more stronger. It's there in your face. No jokes at all. This one here performs like crazy. Now, age-wise, you have to be a little bit older to actually rock it on. If you're younger and you rock this on, people are going to think that you're weird. But if you're more matured, you're much more older, if you rock this on, people actually put it together and they give you a 10 out of 10. Now, this one here is a 10 out of 10 for me personally. Every time I use it, I try to keep it winter type of fragrance for me. Even if winters are longer here, I try to keep it as minimal as possible because it is quite costly, it's quite expensive, and it is discontinuous. So the minute I finish this one, the price goes higher. Yeah, so this is how you look at it. It's going down here, the price is going higher and higher because it's getting more and more difficult to find it onto the market. Yeah, so if you want to try something completely different, if you feel like you're the dawn of the village, the dawn of the city, try this one here. It's gonna be something that you are not going to regret. Believe that. If you're looking at my face, you should know that I'm talking to you and I'm talking the truth. So the problem with this one is that you can't really go around and then try to get a sample for it. You have to get the bottle. You have to, because nobody wants to send you the sample. Nobody wants to send you the small little sample for you to test it and then think about if you want to buy it or not. Just get your hands onto this if you can afford it. If you see it, if you get it from a well-known source, don't get it from some, I don't know, street vendors, because they're going to sell you some shit there that you're going to regret and then come back to this video and blame me for it. I'm not involved. Do it on your own risk. Find somebody that is secured, proper, and is obviously into the perfume business. That it's even better to buy it from somebody that is used it already, and then you just get it for yourself to keep during the winter a little bit. Tough. 1, 2, 3, 4 sprays is enough for you to last at least 12 hours straight. And whenever the dry down comes, it even changes into something else. It becomes even sweeter, even softer to enjoy. This is the best part of this fragrance. It changes into, it matures with you with time. Whenever you actually spray it on, it starts changing. The scent DNA changes. And if you, especially, how can I say it? If you are into a location where you've got the sea or the breeze from the ocean during the evening time, my God, if people are missing out, don't miss out on this one. So Issey Miyake Noir Ombre is going to number 3 and is taking the cake. Yes, for number 3. So now we're going down to number 2 and let's get it. We are going down to number 2, and this one here is going to come as a surprise. I don't have the expensive version of it, but I've got the clone version of it, which I think, you know, is quite nice. Now, number 2, it's actually weird. You're going to Armaf Club de Nuit Sillage. Now, if you know, then you know. The reason why I'm talking about this and I'm putting this onto number 2, whenever it comes to compliment, this thing just doesn't miss. You just don't miss whenever it comes to compliment and attention getting. Because the way it says here, sillage or whatever, it just means whenever you actually, this is an example for you to try to understand what sillage means. Whenever you're driving or you're riding a boat, or you're boating a boat, whenever you're riding a boat, let's just keep it simple and straightforward. Riding a boat and you are going towards your front, so in direction front, and then you look behind, you see how much sillage the boat is leaving behind. Yeah, the water is getting split in the middle as the boat is actually tracing through the water. What you see behind is what is sillage meant to be. Yeah, so and this is what this one does. Now I don't really have much. I've got, I think this is my 5th bottle now. Since I actually got my hands onto this the first time, I was like, well, sorry, I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again, and I'm still trying it again. I mean, this bottle, okay, it comes into this cheap type of plastic atomizer there on top, okay, and it's got a small little chain there in front, okay. It's got this here with the diamond, very realistic diamonds, yes. After this video, maybe I'm going to try to take off this diamond, try to sell them. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, so sillage, I think you can have an idea of how much of a dent I actually put in there, because I think it's almost finished. Yeah, it's almost gone. I'll spray it on for me to talk a little bit about it. I don't want to spray too much because I've got really less in there to actually, yeah, to go with. Now, this fragrance here, there's just some fragrances where you can actually get for really affordable prices and get the most compliment. And this is what I also don't understand. It's just some people, some areas or some environments are more aligned to actually giving you compliments than others. And whenever you use other fragrances into the same location, you actually don't get any reaction, nothing. And you use something like this that is costing you 20 to 35 euros, you get mad compliments. You get people stopping and asking you, what the hell is that? This is what this one gets me. Now, summertime especially is actually, you know, and it's actually, it just doesn't matter. You can actually rock it in summer or in winter. You're just still gonna get compliments. This is the weird part about it. This is more a fragrance that is aquatic, a little bit floral, like salty. It is really salty. You can smell the ocean in there actually into this fragrance. I mean, it comes into this really fingerprint magnet type of bottle. If you're committing any crime somewhere, going to take something from somebody, please don't take this in your pocket and then try to grab it sometimes whenever you feel nervous, because your fingerprints are going to be all over the place. And dropping it off, leaving it there, running away, you are gone. You're going to get caught because it looks like glass, feels like glass. It's just glass. Everything is glass. It's like a mirror. You can actually make your makeup in there. Yeah, you can actually put makeup onto this bottle and try to do it like that. It is really a fingerprint magneto. Compliment factor about this one is just beyond repair. You get compliments like crazy. You get tired of compliments whenever it comes to this fragrance. And this is a weird part. I mean, I like the fragrance, but I've been stopped so many times and people asking me, that is a nice fragrance. What is that? And it comes always like as a shock to me. Every time, you know, I get a compliment, I'm thinking, it's doing it again, you're doing it again, and you're doing it again. This is what you get with this one. Yeah, this is what you get with this one. You get compliments like crazy. Like you get it on Amazon. This is like Amazon type of fragrance. You don't have to go hunting. It's really affordable. You don't have to think about how much it costs or anything like this. It doesn't break the bank, but it does wonders. It makes miracles where miracles are not expected. So this is what I've got the take onto this one, and the reason why it's going on to number 2, even if it's a clone for what is it? From something from Creed. Something from Creed. It is, what the hell is this? Oh man, I really forgot. If you know it, please leave it down in the comment section below. Yeah, please, yeah. Just put it in there. Something from Creed. Silver Mountain Water, it could be. Silver Mountain Water from Creed. But I know also from some people that use Silver Mountain Water, they say Silver Mountain Water has got a much better quality than this one. I have never tried Silver Mountain Water to know how it is. But just from trying this, I think eventually I have to get Silver Mountain Water, because the thing about this is the compliments that you get with Creed Aventus, for example. You get a lot of compliments from guys. Like a group of guys would just go nuts because of Creed Aventus. And this one here, a group of women will go nuts because of this one. So obviously, Silver Mountain Water, we have to look for it. We have to find it. If you're gonna gift it to me, please feel free. Hit me up. Let me know. Send. I want to try. Okay. If you've got something left somewhere, or Creed is watching this, let me try it. Make a comparison between the two, and then let you know which one takes the cake. But for me, this one here is just enough. It makes me happy. It is affordable. I can use it how I want, how many times I want, and as many, you know, sprays as I want, because it's just affordable. You can just go out, press the button on Amazon and order it again. It's gonna come, it's gonna be there. It is metallic. It is a little bit citrus, a little bit of florals, but it's got this salty type of vibe to it. It's like salt, like sea salt. Yeah, it's like the ocean. It's I don't know. You have to try it. You really have to try it. Compliment factor with this one is beyond repair. You can never. Once you start with this, there's no going back. There is no going back. Some people say that, you know, the opening is a little bit sharp, which I also do understand. The opening is a little bit sharp, but just let it dry down. The dry down onto this has made me question myself, actually. I've questioned myself. I was like, is it possible? Is it even possible? Is it even real that you actually get so much attention just because of the fragrance? And this is what you get from this one. I am not getting paid from Armaf, unfortunately, but maybe in the future I will. But for now, this one here, big up to you guys. Proper work that you guys did onto this one. Look at my face. Madness into one bottle. Number 2 goes to Armaf, with Club de Nuit Sillage. Eau de parfum. Unbelievable. Whew. Now we're going down to number 1. Like I said before, I am not putting things into order. I'm just naming everything that I think that is gonna get you compliments. And I think number 2 is also part of the game. So let's go down to number 1. So number 1 is going to Miyake, Bleu d'Issey. And I think everybody is almost tired of me talking about this fragrance. Issey Miyake, where are you? You're supposed to be paying me for talking so much about this fragrance. What the hell is going on with you guys? Yeah, think about it. Issey Miyake Bleu d'Issey. This is also one of the fragrances from this brand that is also discontinued. I think. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but whatever you're doing, I hope you know what you're doing. Yeah? So, after this one, I came to this one. So these are the 2 fragrances that were a little bit niche to me. When I was much more younger, let me say 20, 21, I used 17 years old. I used to use this one here, Blue Jeans, from the house of Versace. This one here, really nice, soapy, compliment based. It gets you a lot of compliments. It's really affordable. So for younger people, you can afford this. For you to smell nice. Stop going up and down, smelling like, you know, you're a dustbin. Please stop doing that. Spend 20 euros, 20 US dollars, 19 US dollars, you get this here. Stop complaining. Yeah? And stop smelling so messy. It's not good for you. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for any H2O or the global warming. Please do yourself a favor. You can afford it. It's only 20 US dollars. Come on. But whenever it comes to this one here, Issey Miyake Bleu d'Issey, a very weird, aromatic, dynamic fragrance that I think everybody ought to put their hands on. At least try it once. You don't have to buy it. Go to the store, because I think they produce so much of it that it is still there. It is still there. You can still get it. You don't have to go around looking around up and down that it's discontinued. You can't buy it anywhere. This and this, and come on, you can get it. This fragrance is still available. I'm about to start stocking onto more, because look at this. Look at what I've done to this. You know, this one here, I'll spray it a little bit. It comes into this bottle there. This bottle looks like a shoe that is a little bit, you know, like this. Really nice, elegant, and it looks really professional. It makes sense, actually. And it is one of my favorite fragrances in my whole collection. I don't really care. But still, they're still not paying me for it. Come on. Do something. Right? Say something at least. Right. So. There's some fragrances that can just, you know, do it for you. And this is one of them. It works the magic. There's actually not much that I need to say about this fragrance. Is that, first of all, Maturity, check. Quality, check. Longevity, check. CRs, check. Dynamic, check, check. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, man, it's just really beyond repair. This fragrance here is for masculine, know-how people. If you know how to do things in life, you need to have this as a complement factor on top of what you already know. Just if you learn something new, take this on top. If you are another, don't give it up to chance. Don't leave it up to chance. Think again. Think again. Think twice. If you see this fragrance in any store and you're about to buy fragrances for yourself or for somebody that you admire that is a little bit older than you, but it has to be a male version of the person, not a female, because it's really masculino. It's really masculine. It's in your face, but it is a beautiful fragrance. It is really such a beautiful fragrance. The reason why I actually got to this fragrance was when I was working as a bartender, and somebody that came to the bar, a gentleman, came to the bar wearing this, and he was just obviously having fun, and I was working, you know, making cocktails, pouring drinks and doing all this kind of stuff, juggling bottles, you know, all those kind of things. And then I had this whiff of wind that smells like, I was like, whoa, no. Stop. Everybody's, I told the DJ, please stop the music. What is going on here? Everybody was surprised, like, Henry, are you okay? It's like, I'm 100% okay, but something is bothering me. So what is it? I said, do you smell something? Do you smell something in here? They were like, we don't know. What are you smelling? I said, bro, what is that smell? I was going around people trying to trace where this thing was coming from, until I got to one gentleman that was standing there wearing, and I'll never forget this, he was wearing one flowery shirt, like small little flowers. He was really a tall gentleman. He had this nice girl with him, really beautiful woman that he was dancing the whole time with. It's like, oh man, now it makes sense. This guy with this fragrance dancing with this pretty girl, it's a nice combination. It makes sense. That's the solution. You just have to get it and then get really nice women. Unbelievable. Now, after some times, I bought it. I asked him, what was it? So I brought a pen and paper to actually ask him to write it down. So he wrote it down. He tried to remember, because I think the name itself is quite long. Issey Miyake, and then he tried to write it down for me to actually put it on paper. And I took this paper. It was like money in my pocket. I kept it really sacred. I was running. I'm really a freak whenever it comes to fragrances, and whenever I find something really nice, I tend to overdo it. So I put it in my pocket. I went to the store. The next day, early in the morning, I was at the store. I was like, where can I get this? So I walked up to the shelves where they had this Issey Miyake shelf, and I saw this fragrance. It was just standing in there like that. And I was like, wow, this is it. So can I try it? I asked the people working there. You know, I'm getting excited just because of telling you this story, because this is what happened to me. And I cannot lie. This is one of the fragrances that is going to get you happy. It makes me happy. Every time I look at it and I spray it, I just feel happy, uplifted, and remember this story that I'm telling you now. I remember every time it comes back to me. So when I saw this one, I took it down. I was really ready, and she was like, hold on, so we have to, I didn't even wait. And she was really surprised, like, do you know this fragrance? Like, no, I want to try it. And then I smelled it. I was like, whoa, what the hell is this? I couldn't stop. I really couldn't stop. It's got leather, it's got blackcurrant, it's got cassis, it's got nutmeg, it's got spices, it's got so many spices in there. It's got almost 30 type of components into one thing. It's really a chemical bomb, but it smells amazing. Yeah, it smells really amazing. It's really nice. I couldn't. I worked so hard. I worked so very hard to actually get this. And I actually did. I got this and I was spraying it with patience. I didn't rush, just a little bit. And the amount of compliments that this has been getting me for years and years, this has been getting me compliments like mad, especially in the evening. So if you have a chance, if you see it somewhere, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Now, that was my 10 fragrances that I think is gonna make you smell rich, powerful, empowered, and it's gonna uplift you in so many ways, and on top of it, get you mad compliments. Not really crazy compliment, but really nice compliments. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. It has been really nice to actually make this video for you guys to actually enjoy. So take your time, go through it, go through it again and again and again until you find something that is going to be really nice for you, or is going to be suitable for your situation. I don't know, a lot of people are watching from all over the world, and I think that, people deserve to know. You deserve to know, and you deserve to just find out. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to support this channel, you know what to do. Find a way to click the subscribe button so you don't miss every time I'm posting something else in the future. But otherwise, if you want to support me personally, you can also check out the description down below, where I'm going to put my website with my fragrance brand, which I'm coming up with. Guys, support. It makes me feel nice. It actually gets me to grow and make much more nicer content and provide a better service to my people or my audience or you guys. Yeah, that's all about it, I guess. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Ciao.